What's up, everybody? As always, shout out to Breaking Banquet for the video. I guess Wings is saying that the fight ain't gonna happen. I always thought the fight was gonna happen, but it seems contract stuff is getting in the way. Let's get into it.
I don't think the contract's ever going to happen. Here's the thing with life, and I've said it before when I was 22 at the time.
The intro's crazy, man. Intro crazy. Baker. It is the epic
What
intro.
he is, he's hungry. I ain't fed his ass yet. Your cat's intention was to hurt me? Nah, I'm not. Declawing's inhumane, man. No, we're not wearing headgear for the fight. Like, just 16-ounce gloves. I gotta start putting some videos out. I've been waiting on this damn contract, but like, I don't think the contract's ever gonna happen. Gotta start freaking out Boogie some. Show him what he actually stepped into. Castrating them is inhumane too, Tom. Well, not really. Like, you got to control population because cats breed a lot. All it takes is like a cat to get out the house and all of a sudden you got 8 more cats to deal with. We're supposed to be getting paid a retainer.
I guess I can kind of see that. I mean, cats do, reproduce like rabbits, I guess. I mean, I guess the declawing thing I do agree with,
But that still hasn't came in yet either, so.
I don't want Peter coming after me, you know what I mean?
Is what it is. Both my cats are shelter cats, so they're both neutered. Like, if you get a shelter cat, they automatically neuter them as soon as they get them. They both know their name. Like, this one right here definitely knows his name. Dude, I'm sore every day.
I must be out of the loop, because I didn't. Did he get new cats? He got new animals? I've been out of the loop,
My life. I look like an old man
What's
getting
going on?
like, but my plan is to be sore for the next 4.5 weeks and then take like the last 3 or 4 days off to let my body heal, and then I'll be wherever I'm at. That's where I'm at. Where am I sore from? Mostly my lower body, and a lot of it comes from me trying to do footwork and having to like adjust and catch my weight. My lower body and lower back. Like, every now and then I get a strained muscle in my arms, like from punching. It is what it is. My lower body's much sore than my upper body.
You got a shirt that say best cat dad. Ain't this the same dude who put a cat or kitten underneath a bucket and like left it there to die? Right? It's just a shirt. It's just a shirt.
Some footwork on stream right now? No, I'm good. When was the last time I threw a meaningful punch? Are you asking me when's the last time I hit somebody? High school. I hope Boogie doesn't back out the fight. I need this.
I didn't need to hear that.
No, Keemstar's paying for the plane tickets. I think the plane tickets or hotels are on Keem. Troy, I don't want to talk about my home repairs, man. I know you're asking, but yeah. You're 15 years old in high school, and I weigh 320 pounds. What advice do you have for me? Do what I did, which is basically isolate yourself and just play video games. Just be antisocial. The one
I hope, because it was clipped up and it was chopped up there, I hope that wasn't his real advice to the dude, honestly, but it was kind of chopped up, so you don't really know what it was. But if that was his real advice, that's like the opposite of what the dude should be doing. Terrible advice.
one thing you shouldn't do is get into weightlifting. Like, the worst thing you can do is get a summer job, do things that get you out the house.
Okay. So he chopped it up. So Wings is whatever. Come on, man. Don't do that.
Friends, I don't know if you're being serious about your weight or not. You're going to be big most of your life. And I know you've heard this now. It's easier to lose it now than it is as you get old. Because as you get older, your metabolism slows down. Am I qualified to give this advice? 100%. 100%. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being an introvert, but that's not. It's all about. Here's the thing with life, and I've said it before. Life's about this long, fucking winded race on who can collect the most money. Life in general, right? I don't know how much Kelly paid for it.
I don't really. If that's what he said, I don't really agree to that. I mean, life is. I don't be philosophical Dougie here or anything, but life is kind of what you make of it. If you care about money and stuff, money is important. But if you care about money and you focus and you devote everything towards money related stuff, then that's what what your life is gonna, come down to. But there's more to life than money. There's more to life than, riches and things like that. But ultimately, life is what you make of it. So that's philosophical Dougie over.
$300 most likely. And but then my Rainbow account got messed up and stuff like that. That was actually supposed to be a Christmas present, but she couldn't ever figure out how to implement my gamer tag on it. Yeah, I finished RE4 at least. I finished the game tonight. Yeah, now I got to go back and beat it like 5 or 6 more times.
I never got that. Why do people keep going back and replaying it after they beat it? Is this so they can get a better ranking in completing it? Because I know that it's I don't know much about Resident Evil games, but I'm pretty sure they time you on your kind of, not a speed run, but kind of you know what I mean. They time you based off your completion. So if you beat the game in 5 hours, you get an S rank. If you beat it in 8 hours, you'll get a B rank. Is it something like that? Is that why they do that? Let me down below.
5 or 6 more times.
Wings, can we see a house tour? No.
I always still can't believe that dude blocked me on Twitter. Dude, I don't even talk to you. That's just so random, man. That's just so random.
The highest difficulty, so that shit don't bother me. What happens with all the fight from the... Dude, there is no hype from the fight. My viewers are lower now than when I wasn't doing the fight. What are you talking about hype from the fight? Nobody here is here because of the fight. El Gallo, because everybody quit, honestly. A lot of people quit. A lot of people couldn't cut it. When I say... In the summertime in South Carolina, in a building without air conditioning, when in heat rises, when you're around 4,000 degrees Fahrenheit metal, it gets to be 115 degrees, and you're in a full silver coat, face shield, hard hat. You're sweating from the time you walk in to the time you leave. It's something you had to get used to. But you hydrated. I used to drink a gallon of water a day. I was in great shape at Met Glass.
You need to go back to Met Glass then. It'd be good for you, man. For real.
Yeah, but people make fun of me about some of the shit I did. But it worked. I looked like a fucking nerd. I had the librarian things on the back of the glasses. So my glasses, because I had prescription glasses, but they were prescription safety glasses. But if you just wore them when you sweat, your glasses would slip down your nose like this over and over again, and they would wear fucking welts on your nose. So I had librarian glasses that tied them to my head. I had a big fucking industrial size bottle of Vaseline in my locker at work. So if I started to rub raw, when you're a big dude, your thighs touch like this.
When you started to rub raw,
and eventually they rub until the point they get sores on them, and then that fucking is killer. So what you do is you put Vaseline before it gets there. So you go in there, you take a big slob of Vaseline, put on both sides of the inner thigh. So it's I was 365 pounds at Met Glass. How did I not lose weight in those conditions? I'd lost a lot of weight. You might not believe this, but I was very strong when I was at Met Glass. And I know I'm known for bullshitting, but I fuck with you.
How do you know that? Well, what is the metric? What metric are you going by to you can't just call yourself very strong? Got to give some kind of context to that, dude.
You're not. When I was 22 at Met Glass, I could take a 20-pound sledgehammer.
Okay, here's our context.
Full-size 20-pound sledgehammer.
20 pounds.
Grab it by the tip of the handle and hold one out on each arm like that. I'm not that strong anymore. I mean,
What?
What? 20 pounds sledgehammer. Grab it by the tip of the handle and hold one out on each arm like that. I'm not that strong anymore. I mean, 20 pounds sledgehammer. Grab it by the tip of the handle and hold one out on each arm like that. I mean,
What? The 20 pounds. No, I've never lifted up a sledgehammer before. Why the hell would I need to? But it's a 20-pound sledgehammer. He said he just holds it out like that. That's 40 pounds. I don't know what he means by that. Let me run that back. Okay, that's him about to do a swanton bomb. Okay.
Sledgehammer. Grab it by the tip of the handle.
Okay, the tip of the
and
handle.
Hold one out on each arm like that. I'm not that strong anymore.
So he means like hold it upwards, right? Because that's what like the weight will come. I don't know. What's he mean by that? It doesn't seem like that'd be crazy. I guess I gotta buy sledgehammers.
I mean, like, I don't know if it's impressive or not, but I've never seen
Yeah, I don't
like
know,
none of the
man.
other guys could do it. Like it's something I used to do to show off at work. A 20-pound sledgehammer, 20 pounds when you're holding it that far from your body is a lot. How long ago? Oh, this is 15, 16 years ago at this point. I was 22 at the time. I gained a lot. I was always fat. Don't get me wrong. I was fat at MechLast too. But like I was a bubba. Like I was one of those guys that I was fat, but I moved well. I had agility. I was, like my weight never really held me back. But it's easy
Bubba sound like a prison husband name.
to do at 22. It's not so easy to do at 37. What do I do normally at the end of a stream? Like today, I'll go lay down and go to sleep. I'll wake up tomorrow, carry my buckets of water, punch my bag, and go about my day, and then stream again. No, I didn't fall 100 feet. I fell basically 2.5 stories, but it wasn't a dead fall. People asking what
How the hell did you fall? Like what? What? Someone said you fell 100 feet, 2 stories. He falling from 2 stories. Like, bro, what?
Basically, we had this platform that was put on the front of on the side.
Okay.
Think of it as like a shelf, right? You basically hang a shelf on the wall. Say I was standing on that shelf, but that shelf was being held up by a crane.
All right.
Right? And it had 4 points. It had 2 points on the front of me, 2 points in behind me, hold me on. I was taking those points off of the crane, right? I took one side off first, then I was turning around to take the other side, and then somebody picked the crane up. Bing, 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 bing. And then I fell. Because basically the weight of the platform, this platform weighed, I don't know, 2,000 plus pounds, plus me on it. So what they ended up doing, the shock of it actually pulled the ties from the block of the crane down. So the crane was like almost, but the crane brake eventually caught it. So it's like basically I'm on the shelf. It goes wham like this, wham, 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 and then like the impact slowly drags it down 2.5 feet. But at this point I'm digging my fingers into the grate and getting slammed against safety railing.
What? Damn, dude. Wonder he got like workers' comp or something for that.
I ended up getting laid off.
Now I'm not laughing because he got laid off. It's just the way that the video went with such a dramatic pause. End up getting laid off. What? Why did he? It built suspense. It was just such a dead air. Like he was traumatized. He had that so Raven face going on, and then it just hit you with that. It's just so random. But that's the video, guys. Missed you guys. Got another video coming out tomorrow. You guys have a good one. Peace out.